Good morning, everyone. It's a pretty day today. It's going to be a warm day today in North Carolina. So this morning I was walking. I came down to the river, my favorite place, and I saw that somebody had been there. There's a place where people sometimes come and they'll fish and maybe cook their fish right there. And that's all a good thing. But this time it wasn't so nice because there was beer bottles laying everywhere, like just tossed all around. There was garbage that had been left. There was just the things that had been left behind didn't bring any joy to the people that come across it next. So tomorrow I'll bring a garbage bag with me and pick up the remnants of what was left behind. And I found myself frustrated and wanting to leave a note saying, "Hey, you're not the only one that walks on this beach. Clean your mess up." And then that made me think of us being here on earth, that God created the earth. It was a beautiful place. There was nothing wrong with it. There was no flaws in it. It was perfectly made and perfectly set up so that we could live in a beautiful place without sin, without conflict, without things that would steal our joy. And here we are, people. The very creation that God made and said it was very good, destroying the things that He made for us to enjoy. But here's the thing. Even in the midst of the junk that was laying there, the stuff that had been left behind that I didn't really want to see, I saw little flowers, a little orange lily growing wild out of the sand. I saw bumblebees feeding, and I could hear the water as it rippled across the rocks, and I saw the marks in the sand of little travelers, crabs, and that had been walking before I came, that had fed there, that had been blessed by the things that were being brought up onto the shore. And so I can see God's hand everywhere I go, even in the worst of things, that I can see God's hand. God taking care of us, God loving us, God saving us, God protecting us from ourselves. And so I encourage you today to take a look around. Go somewhere where you would think, this isn't a place I'd like to be because there's just a big mess here. And then look for God's hand. Look for what He's doing in the midst of what we've done. Because He is making all things good and He loves us. Have a blessed day.